In 1988, the mighty Golden Harvest Film Studio was at the height of its powers, and company boss Raymond Chow decreed they would produce the ultimate Chinese New Year action blockbuster. To do so, he brought together the three great names of Hong Kong action cinema: Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, and Yuen Biao. These three brothers in arms had previously joined forces for the smash hits Project A and Wheels on Meals. At the time, nobody knew that this film would mark the final union of these three great dragons. The name of the film is in Cantonese,飛龍猛將.飛龍meaning flying dragon, 猛將meaning fierce challenge. It's better known in English as Dragons Forever. And an opening sequence for the film was shot right here at a yacht club in Hong Kong's Saigon. And it's here that Jackie Chan stages a fight sequence early in the film, where his lawyer character is meeting with a client on this balcony behind me, the balcony restaurant, is accosted by a bunch of thugs, and Jackie then leaps down acrobatically from there down to the ground. All shot here back in the 80s, here at the Saigon Marina Club. And it's interesting to look at the film now and see how they tried to make the film different from the two movies that preceded it. They wanted to find ways to redefine the characters of Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung. Jackie Chan, of course, is normally portrayed as the happy-go-lucky underdog everyman hero. Here, he's like a city-slick, skirt-chasing lawyer dressed in a suit. Yuen Biao was normally this kind of similar underdog, easygoing hero. Here, he's this slightly demented thief with a bizarre taste in home decoration and bizarre political ideas. And Sammo Hung, playing here a ladies' man, a guy who's using his charm with the ladies to get what he wants, a gun-running thief with his own line in Kung Fu Mayhem. It was really a high point of 1980s Kung Fu action cinema, and it started off right up there.
咁你希望成個戲自己每一個 character 或者地方嘅人啊個造型啊，都希望新少少，因為成龍太多戲係做警察，咁其實我想話變一變嘅，希望唔好做警察，做一個另一個角色啊，其實好辛苦嘅，因為點解個個都知道佢好打得喎，咁唔知我諗唔係喎，律師有時都好打得喎，係嘛？咁啊試下俾佢去做律師嘅背景，然之後揾另一個 background 嘅工作嘅 background 去俾佢去企喺度，然之後係喺呢個故事度點樣去揣摩成個，同埋點樣去行成個戲嘅人物個 character。咁啊諗都係，喂律師幾好啊，先俾佢做律師啦，即係咁啦。我係呢個人，我就係一個貪心小人啊，專門揾人笨啊，專門攞便宜啊。咁呢個元彪就係覺得自己係身負重抱負好重啊，同埋懷才未遇啊，同埋佢信所有人啊，啲人就唔信佢啊，佢對所有人都對得住啊，啲人所有冚唪唥對佢唔住啊，即係一種係精神壓力，有少少精神即係所謂啲太緊張啊，同埋精神壓力，同埋所謂社會嘅壓力啊，一個咁嘅人物就俾佢喺個戲入邊穿插，咁啊會好好多，我覺得係好 happy。我即係呢個角色創造得嚟都好得意，好。
In the old day, like Heart of Dragon, City Hunter, Battle Quick Brawl, I want a different character. I don't want like a Drunken Master 1, 2, Police Story 1, Police 2, Police. I'm tired. I want to change. So Sammo and me decide to do some like a drama.
你點啊？
唔俾錫咪唔錫咯，做咩打人啊？
唔打都打咗咯，咁點啫？
係啊，唔打都打咗咯，咁點啫？唉，
對唔住咯。
咁你刮我啦，你打我啦，揾刀插我都得㗎。
In this film, we get a rare chance to see the romantic side of Jackie Chan. His character falls in love with Pauline Yeung, young Bowling's character, and he brings her on a romantic date to a beach much like this one. Pauline Yeung had actually been a Miss Hong Kong, and it's part of the Miss Hong Kong deal that when you win, you get to make movies as well. She was not a great actress, but she makes a wonderful straight woman to the comic antics of Jackie, Sammo, and Yuen Biao. She also starred in the movie that has my favourite title of the last 20 years of Hong Kong cinema, Holy Virgin versus the Evil Dead. She played the Holy Virgin. She's now retired from the industry and runs a chain of jewellery stores throughout Hong Kong. Fish farms like these provide a major plot point in Dragons Forever. Deanie Yip's character is running a fish farm that's being poisoned by the effluent from Yuen Wah's factory. Deanie Yip is one of Hong Kong's finest character actresses. She made her name working on television and in a series of films starring Andy Lau. She and Sammo Hung worked together on the movie Al vs. Dumbo, and midway through that film, they have this wonderful Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers soft shoe dance routine. As well as being a fine actress, Deanie Yip is also a wonderful blues singer. There's a scene in Dragons Forever where Deanie and Sammo, now a couple, sit fishing at the fish farm, eating a loaf of bread between them. This is actually something from Sammo's own life. He and his wife used to do that. Back when they had no money, when he was first starting out, they would spend the whole night fishing, just eating one loaf of bread. It's kind of a sweet memory and a sweet moment. And it happens at a location just like this one.
釣嚟釣去釣自己啲魚，一啲興奮感都冇。
釣魚嘅樂趣唔係喺魚上釣嗰剎那間嘅，
喺食魚嗰剎那？
錯，喺釣魚嗰段時間，耐心等候，心境寧靜平和。
啊，咁點解啲水上人家周圍零舍多嘅呢嚇？
你再窒住晒，我唔睬你㗎。
It's from here at Hong Kong Marina that Jackie embarks for his ill-fated lunch date with Pauline Yeung, which takes place on a beautiful yacht like the one behind me. Actually, the henchmen who were sent to attack him on the boat are dispatched by Lolit. Lolit was the star of the first international kung fu hit, Five Fingers of Death, aka Kickboxer, and he has just one scene in Dragons Forever. The fight scene itself on the boat is amazing. It always impresses me the way Hong Kong fight directors can find an intimate moment on a vast battlefield and can actually have really spectacular combat in an enclosed environment. And that's what they do here, because the boat itself does not really have a lot of space inside of it, but there's this great pell-mell quality, a sense of like the rhythm of the running and jumping and chasing of that particular fight sequence, which is really kind of like exaggerated by the fact that they're trapped inside the confines of the yacht itself. And it ends with a moment that really highlights the sheer power of Hong Kong martial arts filmmaking, as Jackie executes a very basic technique, the side kick, against Dick Wei, and Sammo just locks the camera, so we see the guy kicking and the kickee in the same shot as Dick Wei is just launched off the boat and down into the murky waters of the harbour. Better him than me. It's an extraordinary end to one of the fantastic fight sequences of Dragons Forever. Okay, Ajay, take us in.
I have to design this kind of fighting. That's I'm good at. When I look at, okay, you're 300 pounds, okay, what kind of fighting? Then I also find myself busy. Boom, after one punch, usually, bang, bang, bang. Now, bang, bang. So I don't have to bang, bang. Wait, I have to create something and make myself busy. And yeah, there are so many ways to make action sequence, yeah.
It's in a Hong Kong industrial building like this one that the villain of the piece, Yuen Wah, concocts his nefarious schemes. Yuen Wah began his career as a member of the Chat Su Fuk, the Seven Little Fortunes, the Chinese opera performance troupe that also had Jackie, Sammo and Yuen Biao among its members. He started off in the film industry performing acrobatic flips as a stunt double for the likes of Bruce Lee and Shaw Brothers star Dick Lung. He was working as a bit player at Golden Harvest when he was cast as a robotic killer in a little scene film called The Final Test. Sammo Hung saw the film and saw a persona there that really fit the character of Yuen Wah. He cast him as this robotic Vietnamese killing machine for the final reel of his film Eastern Condors. Yuen Wah pretty much reprises that role in Dragons Forever with the addition of this lethal cigar. If you think smoking is bad for your health, check this guy out. This wonderful character actor won Best Supporting Actor at the Hong Kong Film Awards for his performance in the recent Stephen Chow hit, Kung Fu Hustle.
拍呢套戲咧，我係有啲壓力嘅，因為梗係想係好過東方禿鷹啦，即係同東方禿鷹出嚟嗰個感覺上唔同啦，係咪？咁啊，洪金寶嘅設計咧有咩唔同咧？我東方禿鷹咧係揸把線嘅嗰個，咁呢個咧洪金寶諗咗不如雪茄。 我食雪茄，咁雪茄度咧做啲動作啦咁樣個戲咯，同埋嗰個角色咧都係反派嚟嘅，咁動作咧有少少詼諧啦，喜劇細胞啦有啲，有時用雪茄做動作啦嗰啲咯，咁表情嗰啲都係洪金寶教㗎啦，因為佢導演嚟㗎嘛。
I liked Sammo. I really did. I didn't get obviously his fierce side, so it wasn't a problem. And again, I think because I was so fresh here and I was so American, so Western, I didn't really know, even though I grew up here partly, they took me as being someone different. So let's say we were sitting on the set waiting for work. I remember one time Sammo was sitting next to me on these low benches and I had that tiny little skirt on. And the way I was sitting, I wasn't conscious of how it could have exposed. And I was facing him and he was facing me and he would indirectly glance and go, you know what? You shouldn't sit like that. So they're joking about it. It wasn't like they were trying to take advantage of me or anything, and they just saw this is silly Western girl who doesn't know anything about taking care of herself. So it was fun. I enjoyed a lot working with him.
I worked with Sammo so many years since when I was a stuntman. I was a stuntman he already a stunt coordinator. And when he became a director, we worked like a Project A, Heart of a Dragon, Wilson Mills, wow, yeah, Mr. Nice Guy, and wow, so and so, a lot. We are like a brother for like 40-some years. We still contact together. We are good friends, and I don't know which one. He's the best director so far, from my eyes, from the point of me, Jackie Chan. He's still one of the best director in Asia all time. Why? Because mostly only director, or maybe you can write the script, or maybe you can act, that's all. And Sammo, he can direct, act, write, editing, stunt coordinator, and teach people. Did everything. He almost like a one-man show.
我哋其實係唔會嗌交嘅。成龍我拍咁多部戲咧，佢都好尊重我嘅。咁大部分就係我係實贏佢嘅。我同佢嗌交，其實冇嗌交，我哋因為我哋全部喺一齊就講國語。咁講國語咧，我中意醜化人嘅，我好中意醜化佢嘅。咁佢就成日話：點解你呢樣嘢人哋平時正常講就咁樣，你一定要醜化我咁咧？咁其實我哋兩個嘅關係係冇人知嘅。咁唔同我同你就講廣東話，但係我一同元彪或者同阿成龍喺一齊咧，我哋講國語。咁有好多時就係話人哋我哋講嘅嘢語氣聽啲國語有啲唔明白就以為我哋嗌交，其實我哋唔係，我哋自細就係咁嘅態度。
師兄弟咁多咧，我係比較上一個內向啲嘅師兄弟，即係我同成龍洪金寶佢哋好中意出去，哇，好開心，即係好交際應酬，即係好中意呢樣，我唔中意㗎，我拍完戲我中意眯埋返屋企即係冇咩事我又可以喺屋企即係坐一日又得，即係中意做我自己嘅嘢咧，我唔中意去即係好中意好活躍咁樣咯嚇。
Well, you can definitely sense their brotherhood. It's the way they talk. But at the same time, this was so rushed. Couldn't believe it. I mean, they were working double shifts for several weeks. They had the A shift and B shift, day and night. Jackie was working, he hadn't slept in 4 days. At one point, you know, it's just, I lost track of things, you know. This is very typical of Hong Kong, though. They just rush it out because it was a Chinese New Year's film, so it had to be out. It didn't matter. As long as they had happy scenes and little action, it didn't really matter. So I couldn't see it as a whole because it was all chopped up and trying to put together in such speed. I remember the first day on set, I was waiting to do my makeup, and I hadn't met Jackie yet. It was my first day, and I was wearing my tennis shoes. These are these Chinese shoes called bafanyus, like these really cheapy cloth tennis shoes. Anyway, so I had them slipped on with my heel. I didn't even put the whole thing on, and that's only like local street people do that. So I was sitting on the floor in the corner waiting to do my makeup, and nobody was talking to me because nobody knew who I was. And then they packaged me up to be I think more of a sexy, they wanted to package me. So I had this stupid beauty pageant title at that time, and so they wanted to make me look glamorous, and it wasn't my personality. And they made me perm my hair, and they put this sexy short little skirt on me and high heel shoes, and I'm supposed to be Jackie Chan's secretary in this film. He was a lawyer. So I meet him on the set when I'm like that, but I'm not happy with my whole image. And so I go up to him like, I don't like this. And he's like, who's this? You know, why is she criticizing her wardrobe? Nobody challenges these things in films here. And so I think it left an impression, and we hit it off the first time. We've always were able to communicate, and he's just so sweet to me, and I just liked joking with him and talking to him, and so he kind of took me in and just brought me through the industry in the beginning. I dared to challenge, I guess, at the time, and what he did was he respected that, and immediately after that first meeting, I remember he went and spoke to the art director and says, okay, well, let's change her image a little. She's not happy with this. And so immediately, the second time I had to work, I had a long skirt. You can see in the film, some scenes I'm with the short skirt and I'm still I didn't have glasses on. And then after that, they gave me these thick glasses to try to make me a little more proper. So they changed everything around for me, and you know, it was nice.
Where this tower block now stands was once Golden Harvest Studios, and it was here that the finale of Dragons Forever was filmed. The set that was constructed was so big and so expensive, it was actually used for 2 films at the same time, Dragons Forever and the Cynthia Rothrock actioner Blonde Fury, with which it was shot back to back. I remember watching the movie for the first time and being amazed at the way the 2 stunt teams of Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung were competing with each other, each member trying to perform more extravagant high falls, flips and bounces, neck-shattering reactions to kicks and punches, all for the benefit of the audience. In the midst of this wonderful rogues gallery of bad guys, including Billy Chow Belay, a Sammo Hung discovery, a kickboxer from Canada who would work with him on the films Eastern Condors and Paper Marriage. He had actually fought in the ring and lost to the film's main fighting bad guy, Benny Urquidez. If I had to put money down on the best martial artist in the world, I'd put my money on Benny the Jet. Not that he could beat everybody in sight, but look at the areas in which he's excelled. He's been a champion competitor in virtually every form of combat. He's been a great trainer of champions. He's been a great movie fighter. And spiritually, mentally, and personally, one of the most all-round nice men you would ever meet. So my money's on Benny. He'd already fought Jackie in the film Wheels on Meals, but that was more of a kickboxing bout. When he turned up in Hong Kong for Dragons Forever, Benny said, don't worry, there's plenty of gas left in the tank. You haven't seen the street come out of me yet. And it certainly does in that final real battle between Jackie Chan and Benny Urquidez. This was as good as either man would get. It happened many years ago, but it happened right here.
因為我拍咗一部快餐車之後咧，我覺得 Benny 即係同阿成龍打個 ending 咧，同埋個戲咧，成日觀眾係好中意嘅。咁我自己都認為係仲有得拍嘅，所以我就再請翻阿 Benny 即係過嚟 再同成龍去做呢部戲。
He wanted me to go in there and do a different type of fighting. And I said, well, what type of fighting this time we're going to do? And he asked me, can we do something different than last? I said, absolutely. I said, what kind of person I'm going to play? He says, well, his interpreter said, I die so good, I'm going to be the bad guy. And so I said, okay, I got it. But I said, this time, what kind of bad guy I'm going to be? And he said, I'm going to be a dealer. A heroin dealer and all this and that, and I said, okay, I can do that. So I said, but I want to be almost devilish. I want to be very spooky. I want to be very, and so he says, okay. And I said, well, how can we do it? I said, well, my eyes are deep set. I said, so let's put, I'm not sure what they call it for the women, put highlight, eyebrow pencil, whatever. But he darkened my eyes. Okay, my eyes will come out. And I said that I can be very spooky if you concentrate more on my eyes. And I said then my facial expression I'll get to a point where I'll be so spooky that it will be completely different than what we did last time. And it worked out really well. The fighting, we had no problem. And I mean, that we had a time limit, and Jackie and I, we was in there actually. We slept on the set together. When I say not together, but we just stood on the set and we slept there overnight because we were so tired to go back to the hotel and come back. It was almost like 2 hours, so we decided just to stay on the set. So we ended up staying on the set, and we got up, we ate, stretched out, and we went right back to it. So that was a really hard-hitting movie. I had more fun behind the screens when we would eat, and after we eat, and then we go play soccer, and we do things together outside, and I got a chance to work with them. And when I had a chance to work with them when they were just themselves. They wasn't in front of a camera acting or nothing. They were just themselves. And this is one thing I cherish, and they would always want me to, especially Sammo, he would come and say, try this. And I said, it's still moving, And he would always say, try this. And I said, I don't know, man. The stuff looked like it's still moving. And he said, no, you must try it. So I would try it, and they would all want to see my expression, me trying. And then, and that was always Sammo. Sammo's always wanted to bring me something that I've never seen or eaten, but it always looked like it was moving for some reason. And Billy always wanted to show me his gymnastics, his things, triples, and he's always wanted me to actually see him do certain things, and he wanted to see if I can do them. And I would try them, and half the stuff I can. But some of the stuff he was doing, I said, I can't do it now. Give me a little time, I will do it by the time this movie ends. And Jackie was always the one that he was very, not secretive, he always wanted to take me. He put his arm around me, and he would take me in a corner and sit down, and we would talk. His thing was wanting to always take me somewhere, just him and I, and sit down and talk. And we would talk about everything and anything because he just wanted to practice with me. He wanted to practice his English with me. And half the time, I was trying to figure out what the heck he was saying, and then sometimes I found out that I was using my hands like this, and, as I was talking, and then he would use his hands like he was trying to explain to me what he wanted, what he was trying to say, but then he would use his hands, and and it looked like if somebody was watching it from the outside, it looked like we would actually sign language each other, because that's all we could communicate, because I didn't really understand him as well. And things that I thought he said, I was off completely. I was off completely. So those are the memorable things that, that I take with me to this day. Dragons Forever was the last time that they were actually, all three of them was together, and it was very sad because they worked so well together and they gelled, they complement each other so well. And I was sad because I didn't see them in any other movies together. It's almost like there was a parting, you know, like the brothers, you know, and they went different directions. And it was sad because I was looking forward to coming back again. You know, but third time's a charm. I was looking forward to coming back and fight all three of them and, you know, really get, you know, and do something a little different with all three of them. But they haven't done movies together. I haven't seen anyway, not that I know of. They haven't did any movies together, which I was really saddened by that because they grew and they became so big together that they, you know, I guess that's the way all performers start to get when you're in a group. They all start to split once you become so good at what you do and become movie stars. Everybody starts to split up and do their own thing, which I hopefully that maybe I will be the cause to bring them back together.
冇人請我，冇人請我同成龍喺一齊，冇人言標收我，冇人請我收我一齊，咁我咪冇咯。啊，就係好奇係好簡單，有機會就梗係好啦，冇機會冇得勉強。其實藝術呢方面啊，電影嗰方面啊，係娛樂啊，性啊，你有機會去就大家再重新去組合過一個咁嘅嘢去再做一樣嘢，我覺得係好嘅。如果你諗唔到嘢性啊，就係唔係幾好啊，咁你不必要再合作。永遠將好嘅嘢都俾人哋記喺個腦入邊，係有機會梗好啦。有機會就係其實都懷念嘅，因為我哋自細我9歲10歲大家喺一齊啊，咁到而家今年28歲，咁你話都好多年。唔好打
Fans of Hong Kong action cinema always ask the same question. When will we see another movie starring Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung and Yuen Biao? Of course, in the years since 1988, the three have worked together. Yuen Biao was on the crew of the movie Shanghai Noon with Jackie, and Sammo Hung played a cameo in the movie Around the World in 80 Days. But there's no immediate project on the horizon to reunite the talents of these three great dragons. They remain busy anyway. Jackie's preparing Rush Hour 3, Yuen Biao shooting his TV series Leung Jansin-san, based on his movie Prodigal Son. And Sammo, well, I have the honor of working with Sammo Hung at the moment on the movie Dragon Squad. It may be we will never have one vehicle to bring together Jackie, Sammo and Yuen Biao, which makes it all the more important that we celebrate this brief, bright, shining moment, the martial arts magic of Dragons Forever.